This is Barbara DeLong, and I painted and channeled the Cosmic Deck of Initiation, which has recently been re-released, along with a handbook that gives detailed instructions on how to use the deck, and most recently, the digital app for those of you who want to use it on your cell phones. Because this is not your ordinary tarot or oracle deck, I thought it important to give you a hint as to the kind of information and material you can get from the deck. While it can, of course, be used for prognostication, its original intent was for those who are on a personal spiritual journey and seeking insight and wisdom that has been carried within for eons of your spirit's journey. The deck enables individuals to become their own master teacher, learning from that which has personally been gathered over time and not following another's teaching or pathway. The spirit's journey is unique unto each individual, so information will always be unique, and the interpretation and application as well will differ. The deck is very personal, and the more you use it, the greater it will serve you. I'm sharing the meaning of one of the cards to give you a hint as to the kind of information they will share with you. For further information, you can go to cosmicdeckofinitiation.com, and the link will follow the meaning of the card. Enjoy and learn. You have drawn the law of karma. This is the quality of energy that brings you into cosmic balance. Karma is the energy of balance between individuals and between lifetimes. Karma is the balance within and the one outside. Manifesting energy gives you the balance and fuel to evolve. The tree of life and wisdom was grown from the seed of karma. Whatever you set in motion must work itself out. In essence, everything we do creates energy, and that energy comes back to us in some form or another. Everything we do is linked to our karma. Karma is not a journey about being perfect. It is about undoing what is not us and becoming who we really are. Karma is not good or bad. It is simply balance. If you're using the pyramid spread and your card falls on the circle for body and health, it indicates that this law mirrors the law of cause and effect. In its simplicity, what you sow, you reap. But it does go much deeper than this, for our purpose for being on planet this lifetime is to learn, to experience the physicality of this reality, and to evolve spiritually. Most use this lifetime to delve into the physical elements, not taking into consideration the spiritual growth that is ongoing at the same time. Your body carries your spirit. What you put out in the physical and personal reality impacts the physical in delicate ways that often we are not aware of. These elements of our reality, though emotional, have direct effect on the physical body and prevent one to fully embrace what reality has to share. Your body and health are very affected by emotions, more so than you might realize, and caring for this facet of yourself is as important as good food and sleep. Take the time to address the emotional and to resolve issues rather than putting them in a dark closet. There are several elements that need to be addressed so that there is an even flow of energy within you. These are of personal elements and often do not necessarily have to involve others, but may require your perception and understanding of situations that may have caused you upset. If your card falls in the circle for future, it indicates that often your dreams give you hints of directions that you might take that would be of advantage to you and your journey. Keep a record of these hints, for they are indeed a possible shift for you to lead to new vistas within your life's journey. These possibilities often will require further education, not necessarily formal, but work nonetheless. The amount of work you are willing to put into the changes you desire will dictate success and the distances that you will travel, both internally and externally. The amount of wisdom gathered and the expanse of the intellect utilized are the bones of the changes for the future. To flow into the realms that you really are striving for, you must incorporate your spirit into the directions you wish to go. With the spirit involved, there is an essence of magic that is incorporated, and the flow of energy increases the impact of the changes in your life. The future opens to you with new avenues for the expansion of the spirit within, and draws success of unusual manner towards you. If your card falls in the circle for careers and finances, it indicates that careers shift within your reality, and you will find that your skills and talents will take on new directions as the years pass. What you once thought would be your focus for a lifetime turns out to be a stepping stone to more expansive endeavors. The shifts come usually close to the summer equinox, when your energy is at its most restless, and you yearn for changes that stretch you and open you to greater potential in the expression of your creative energies. The focus needs to be the expression of the creative energies within you rather than the dollar sign. When the spirit within is being utilized to the fullest, finances will always be taken care of. If you strive only for the almighty dollar, that will ultimately not be enough and will cause another shift as you look for challenges that satisfy the inner yearnings of the spirit. If your card falls in the circle for the mind, it indicates that what you strive for, what your energy is directed at, and how you live your life dictates the quality of the journey your spirit is on. Are you focused upon personal quests, or are you focused on caring for humanity as well as yourself? The breadth of your expression of self determines the richness of many kinds that will flood your reality. Intellect expands and moves you into new directions. There has been what is usually called a spiritual download of information, and as it is assimilated into your consciousness, new elements of insight open to you and draw your attention to new possibilities for your future. There is a desire to learn more about antiquity and how it can enhance the understanding of the present and open doors to the future for you. Creative skills awaken, and you will find great insight and joy in the expression of several of those talents that are now available. The joy of creation on all levels surpasses the need for masterful expression, and yet, just maybe, real brilliance might evolve. If your card falls in the circle for love, it indicates the element of love opens you to the vibrance of life, and you use this quality to enhance all aspects of your reality. There has been a shift, and you see reality through different eyes and come to understand the power that this quiet element brings into your reality. Love changes the focus and allows you to expand your understanding to your journey and to the interactions you have with others this lifetime. There is a new, gentle appreciation of interactions with others, and you find that the lessons are more interesting than painful, and so friendships are able to survive past conflicts. Music of all kinds seems to flood your consciousness and reminds you of spiritual experiences of long ago that turned you and sent you on a more spiritual pathway. This lifetime music opens you to reminders of love from many different perspectives, and you find a new richness in how you project yourself within your reality. Love changes and shifts your focus, and a richness never before experienced opens to you. You find unique ways of expressing love and find you may well have invented a new industry without even knowing it. If your card falls in the circle of spirit, it indicates there is a balance, a connection between the intellect and the spirit which is unique, and this connection changes and shifts perspective from just the physical to one of a more spiritual aspect. You find the balance between the two elements within you offers you greater understanding of the spirit and its journey through time. There are gentle philosophical aspects that drift into your reality and give you a greater understanding and appreciation of life and the purpose of reality. Life has its lessons and challenges, but with the connection to spirit, there is greater understanding, and the assimilation of lessons takes on a new and interesting flavor. Fully grasping the element of being a spirit on a human experience causes a new flow of comprehension and the understanding of karma and what it brings into our lives. Writing of all kinds becomes an interest, and journals call to you to fill pages with wisdom, understanding, and humor. For without laughter and joy, the lightheartedness of spirit cannot journey as it would like to through this lifetime. Astral travel opens here, and you well may find that it can and will lead to some very interesting information about you, your spirit, and even the species.